Glad to have you with us from Thomas Robinson Stadium. A couple of teams hoping to head into the offseason feeling the momentum of a victory in the XBOX Bowl. It's the Bowling Green Falcons and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Guys?
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Buffaloes offense will come out first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Lewis to throw. Out wide left, it's Danzy. Brought down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Drops back, it's Crawford. They're all over it. And it's a sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Handoff for Brown. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
2nd and long here. Throwing. Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down, but there's the DB in the open field.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Lewis to throw for it on fourth. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Crawford. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And his throw is incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun on third down, Lewis. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking to pass. It's Crawford. Working that left side now. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcon.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23. 3-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. He's got the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Lewis rushes on. Back's got it on the screen. Past the 40. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Baldwin. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sets his feet. It's Crawford. Left side is Little. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
A give to Brown. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Brown. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Brown running left. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Maybe a crease. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Hits inside. It's Baldwin. Defense all over him.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To the 10. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. And the Falcons line it up with a 1st and goal. Doing it himself again. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment.
He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Falcons! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. The run inside. It's Welsh. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Here's Lewis to throw. He'll pull it down. He'll move the chains as he steps out of bounds to stop the clock. But we're also at the 2-minute timeout. And the Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Lewis wants to pass. Under pressure. Out of the backfield, he's open. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throwing, Lewis. Out wide right, it's Perry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and
touchdown Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. From deep, it's Baldwin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hand off for Brown. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. The Buffs now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. There he goes. He's got enough. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Crawford. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the return, it's Baldwin. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Bowling Green's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys, back to you.
Ollie, thank you. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. On 1st down, it's Brown again. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to throw, it's Crawford. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
You can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Again, it's Brown. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. And he's brought down after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Welch. Pass to 6. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hits the hole. It's Welch. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bowling Green sidelines, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Look out! Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quick give. It's Welch. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Williams He's open on the right side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Lewis. That's caught by Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Powers inside. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Lewis to throw. Firing for the end zone. Almost had that one picked off in the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They give it back to him, and they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. It's Crawford. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Looking for room. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Here's Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Welsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Buffaloes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll ride the hot hand. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
And target coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best player.
They give it to him again. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum.
Halted in the 1st down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle. Sends it back in motion. Throwing. Lewis. Grabbed behind the line. It's Welch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Lewis wants to pass. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Touchdown, Bucks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Bowling Green's offense will take the field to start the drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's got the tight end. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Just had to get rid of it.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
so they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll try it over the left side. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Lewis. Rush right in his face. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Max going for the goal line. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Tries to get it himself. Charges his way in for the score.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Fielded in the end zone, it's Baldwin. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Moving the pocket, it's Crawford. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Woodyard. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down to the air. They're all over him. Trying to buy time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Falcons want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Needs it here on 4th down. He's not afraid to go deep. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.